Yo, what is up, people? It is me, T10, like always, ready for action. Terror back here, and another video. So, really, if you've been watching my videos and you know who I am, you probably uber surprised, not really, that I have not made a video on a certain topic, and that topic is none other than Pokemon Go. So, Pokemon Go, every single person on this planet that owns a cell phone or a device that connects to Google Play or the iOS App Store is playing it right now. So, of course, I am too. I am a level 14 trainer for Team Mystic, about to hit level 15. So, I'm going to give some tips to all you beginners out there. Because if you just started playing 2 weeks after it's released and the whole internet is playing, A, you live under a rock, and B, well, you're a bit late to the party. But there's a fly. Flies got started. Anyways. So, little beginners, if you are above level 10 or level 5, I'm going to do a lot on level 5 and before you even start the game. But, and then if you are a bit more advanced and you're kind of like, well, I'm already in a team, I already gyms, and I've already conquered some, I got like 20 Pokecoins and stuff. Well then, shut up, Will. You got yourself another video coming on later. So, of course, like always, stay tuned for that. Anyway, so if you are, whatever. If you're a lower level, this is for you. So if maybe level 5, 6, or level 1 through 5, definitely this video is targeted towards you. Level 5, 6, 7, 8, I think those are kind of targeted towards you. After that, you kind of get lucky eggs and stuff, and I'm going to make a whole nother video explaining some of that stuff. So anyways, starting with at basics, Pokemon Go is an AR game. I'm pretty sure it stands for augmented reality. I call it augmented reality because why not? Basically what augmented reality, AR for short, is basically it combines actually playing video games with which a little bit of virtual reality. So, instead of sitting on your lazy rear end all day with a controller, but you're not in the game, you don't see stuff, and you're not moving around, you don't hear stuff, and you don't touch stuff with weird things. It's a combination, you know? If you have 3DS, there's these things called AR games. You put a little card in the 3DS camera, read them, and you have fun. There's little games, good stuff. I lost them all, but good stuff, you know. But, so anyways, it's very similar to that. So, Pokemon, it combines the real world with a little bit of virtual world. So, our world. I can't say it. Alright, today? No. Okay, so the two biggest AR features of the game is using your camera when you're catching Pokemon. So, you can see Diglett's popping up with the toilet. And actually physically walking around. So, you have to walk around in order to get Pokestops, which if you just get little items from them, you know, to refresh, you know, Pokeballs so you can catch the Pokemon, potions so you can heal the Pokemon, and like other balls and raspberries and stuff like that. So, I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. Anyways, so Pokestops, and then you have to travel to gyms at other levels, and if you get gyms, well then they provide significant rewards, but we're going to get to that later in the video. So that's a little bit of part of the basics. Gyms and Pokestops are the two things you move to. Pokemon themselves are you find them basically wherever. Now, my location, I live in a city that's kind of big. It's not city, but it's considered a city. It's got a good 50,000 people that live in it. So, basically, I have a gym and a Pokestop by me. So it's basically a neighborhood gym. So I commonly go there, put a Pokemon in the gym, be happy and stuff like that. Collect the Pokestop every once in a while, and I'm good. I'm level 14, you know. But if you live in the absolute middle of West Virginia, no cell service, a bad Wi-Fi connection, chances are you probably might not make it past level 2, 3. I mean, you might catch the Pidgey and the Rattata here and there, but I mean, there's really no point in doing that anymore. So, this game is kind of targeted towards urban areas. So, if you live in Washington D.C., let's say, or L.A., well then, or NYC, chances are, well then, well then you're gonna find a lot of Pokemon, get a lot of Pokestops, and of course dominate all the gyms if you're good at it. But city competition in the cities is no joke. So that's kind of about the basics. Where it's targeted towards urbans, those Pokestops and gyms that you need to get. Pokemon, you kind of find them wherever. You just have to be in a good location. Next up is plan. Pokemon Go is a game where you need to plan. You need to plan where you're gonna go. Make sure you put Pokestops along the way. If you're going towards a gym, are you gonna train some Pokemon, or are you gonna take the gym for your team? So you need to plan. You need to, and this, not just plan in game, plan out the game. So if it's 50 degrees and raining, you might want to bring an umbrella and don't dress in shorts and a t-shirt. Well, you might want to bring a light jacket on. I mean, if it's July, no, it's probably going to be 80 degrees. But I mean, I live in Ohio. The weather is absolutely weird. So prepare and make sure, if you have not already, I was actually Pokemon hunting before I did this. If you have not invested in one already, you should really get a power bank or a mobile battery, whatever you call it. Mine, it's pretty good. They don't have to be necessarily really big, depending on how how good the battery on your phone is. If you have a terrible battery that won't last you more than for 15 minutes, you should really invest in one of these. But if you have a battery that could get you in a day, then you're pretty good. Always turn on battery saver mode on your device and, of course, in-game. So plan, bring lots of water, especially if it's summer and you got heat advisories everywhere. So plan your route, plan what you're getting, plan what you aim for, plan what you're passing by, plan what you're gonna do, plan what you're gonna take, how, when, where. There we go. Anyway, so next is, I lost it. Anyways, I had a list, Be prepared for whatever. So basically, anyway, so I'm actually going to tell you how to level up. Be prepared. Be prepared. This is kind of going back to my other tips. So, how to level up to, or now that you've started, how do you level up to 5? Because, just started, it's kind of difficult, it's weird and stuff. So, first of all, chances are you start with a good amount of Pokeballs. So, basics, so this is kind of back to the basics. It'll give you a small, slight tutorial on how to throw a Pokeball, but you don't want to, it's actually a myth. If you tap a Pokeball, you do not get it back. Learn that the hard way. As you get into I'm doing it again. If you get into higher levels, that's the word I was looking for, you kind of start to run out dry of Pokeballs, and it's kind of like, yay, no more Pokeballs. Anyway, so how to level up to level 5? Catch the Weedles, Pidgeys, and any Pokemon that you've never seen before. Like, let's say you just come across a random Pokemon, it's a Nidoran, I call it Nidoran, and you're just like, what is this? Catch it, right? No matter what happens, catch it, because they give you a good amount of XP, and at this, it's really not that hard to level up in this level, so it's not a lot. Especially more common Pokemon like Weedles, Pidgeys, and what's the last one? Caterpies and Pidgeys, Weedles, Rattatas. Definitely want to catch those, because that can actually help you later on. And actually, if you click on a Pokemon, if you go to your Pokemon inventory, if you click on the Pokeball, hit Pokemon, and you click on a Pokemon, if you have enough candy of that Pokemon, you get candy from catching the Pokemon or transferring the Pokemon. Transferring is basically you give them Professor Willow, you get candy from them. If you have enough candy, you may evolve that certain Pokemon. And evolving gives you 500 XP. Might give you 1,000, but it gives you a heck ton of XP that you're definitely going to need. So catch those Pokemon. Unless you have like 5 Pokeballs, then try to save, because you don't want to lose Pokeballs. So another thing is take advantage of lure modules. If you see little hearts and stuff around, like pink stuff falling from a Pokestop, that's a lure module. So immediately go over there and see if you can get any Pokemon. This will benefit you because you can actually, Pokemon are attracted towards that area. So lure modules are very important. You get them at higher levels, so of course. So So that's a little bit of tips for how to get to level 5, just XP. You gotta put some time into the game. Another thing is eggs. That's an important thing getting to level 5. Eggs, they're really good. But eggs are as you walk around to hatch them. Now you have to have the app open while you're walking, or it will not count your steps at all. My tip is just put battery saver on and put it in your pocket, and battery saver in game on. Battery saver, what it does is it dims the screen when your phone is down or in your pocket. So battery saver on, put the phone in the pocket, and not as much battery saver, and it'll count your steps. So that's and then if you hatch an egg, you could get a bad Pokemon. True story right here. I have a Porygon. That is the 4th rarest Pokemon in the game. Porygon, Porygon. In case you didn't understand me, it's 4th rarest Pokemon in the game. It's on the rare. I don't think it's up with Snorlaxes and Mews and stuff, and Mewtwo's. And Snorlax isn't that rare, but it's pretty rare to find. So true story. I get my first Porygon, a 5-kilometer egg first time. I was like, oh, this thing's really cool. What is it? And I was just like, wait. And as I've done a little research and I've become a better Pokemon player, I was like, oh, really? So side note, I've never really been into Pokemon. I've collected some cards and I've got some games, but I've just never been into Pokemon. I mean, I can't name every single Pokemon in the Pokedex right now. So when I got that Porygon, I'm just like, this thing's really cool. What is this thing? So, and then I noticed it was at the end of my Pokedex. I'm like, that means it's kind of good, isn't it? So yeah, so it's basically kind of I didn't really know too much. I didn't say the Zubat was a Pikachu. So how to get to level 5? And now that you're level 5, oh yeah, confetti and stuff. Click on a gym. Just go click on a gym. Professor Willow's gonna give you this long speech, and there's his 3 assistants. They're gonna persuade you to join. It's basically like Trump and Hillary persuading you to vote for them. So they persuade you to join their team. So once you finally make a decision, now there's 3 teams. There's Team Mystic, Team Blue, Team Instinct, Team Yellow, and Team Velour, which is Team Red. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna describe all of them through. Now, this is through the eyes of a Team Mystic person. Team Instinct is the weird kid that sits in the corner eating glue. Team Velour are the complete tryhards who really are just utter. I need a word. Or a-holes. And Team Mystic are the freaking master race of. They're the PC master race, or they're the Pokemon. So join Team Mystic. We are the master race. Team Instinct are just like plain, yeah, like I said, they're the weird kid in the corner that's just has a bottle of glue. Like, the Team Instinct is Team Instinct, you know. And then Team Velour, they're just kind of like, you know, dude, it's so awesome. We're pretty cool, yo, but really, they're probably one of the weirdest people around. So, join Team Mystic, don't join Team Velour, and don't even think about Team Instinct. So, there you go, you have it. Anyways, gyms. So, gyms, you battle in gyms. Now, there's 3 types of gyms you're going to come across. So, you're going to come across an enemy gym. I'm making this term up. A friendly gym, also making that up, and a unclaimed gym, also making that up. Unclaimed gym, they should be white. They shouldn't have lights around it. They shouldn't have TV cameras and stuff around it. They're just kind of there, and you're like, what is that? Put a Pokemon in there, because you'll claim it for your team, and yay, everyone's going to celebrate for you, and yay. So, claim it, and you go on the bottom left corner of the gym. If you cannot, there are exceptions. Your gym has to be. I'll explain it to you in a little bit. But you can put it if you just press the little Pokeball button with a little plus on the bottom. Excuse me. And add a Pokemon in there. Probably add your best, because if you put in a CP25 Weedle, it won't last the battle. I actually tried that once. I put a CP25 Weedle against a CP1000 Vaporeon, trying to train it. It got destroyed in one hit. So don't put in your CP25 Weedle you just found. Put in that CP, depending on what level it is, put in that CP 600 Vaporeon instead. So do that, gyms, and then friendly gyms, you can just train them. Now, for example, alright, so this is kind of what I came back to. Let's say a gym is level 5, and there are 5 people in the gym. You cannot add a Pokemon. So you have to train your best Pokemon, or whatever Pokemon you like, against the Pokemon that are already in that gym. If you train enough, your gym will go up a level. There's a meter in the game. And if your gym goes up a level, you can finally add a Pokemon. You have room for another Pokemon, and yeah, all is good. So there's actually, true story, there's a gym down the street of me. It's a level 9 gym. It's got, I think its max is a CP2000 Flareon? I don't know. But, so that's pretty legit, yo. But so, you have to make sure the gym is high enough level, and then you can add a Pokemon in there. So don't just, if it's a level 2 gym, 2 people are in the gym, you have to level it up to level 3, and then put a Pokemon in that gym. So, that's kind of how gyms work. Enemy gyms, you can... What do you want, Will? Hang on, this is Will Swagons. Okay. I am making a YouTube video. Yeah, Will, shut up. Anyway, so sorry about that interruption. I have to apologize. So anyway, so... blah, 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 blah. Enemy gyms. You can assemble a team of 6 of your Pokemon. Assemble 6 of your best Pokemon. It doesn't have to be your best. It can be your worst Pokemon. It won't make it far. And you have to, like, kind of, like, kill or, like, kind of make the other team. So basically, you battle in the gym. It's fun, and you have to level down the gym, and as you level down the gym, you're going to kick out the Pokemon, and finally when there's one Pokemon in there, that's when you're going for the kill, and the kill, like, heal your Pokemon with potions, you get potions, and then put your Pokemon in there, and you have a gym for yourself. So that's kind of just an overview of stuff. And then the last hint I would like to share for you, this is for people who kind of live, I don't have a hint at all, but this is for kind of higher levels, new items that you get before level 10, the lure modules, or incense, and lucky eggs and lure modules, how to use them. So, I'm just going to cover incense for now. Incense, what it is. Okay, you know what? I have to take that back, because I put in a hint in here. It was basically the same as my other hint I already put in there. I put be plan and be prepared. That is basically the same thing. So, I'm just going to call this etc. So, basically, first thing I want to cover in etc. is kind of throwing motions. If you spin the ball around and then throw it like a curveball, it'll curve and like land on the Pokemon, and it's a hit or miss thing. You have to master it in order to be good. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. So, balls and stuff. Incense, it spawns Pokemon around you. Don't waste your incense. I kind of learned a lesson doing that. You will regret all of it. If you're going on a Pokemon harvest or like grinding session, I guess, if you're like moving around town and you're on your bike and you're going really fast, please stop. And you're like, it's a fly in case. I mean, that camera isn't a 4K video recorder. So, anyway, so if you're riding around town, activate your incense. You might find some things you never thought you would. It says you attract Pokemon, you actually spawn Pokemon. So, that's all I have for you guys today. So, anyways, guys, stay tuned for that next video. It's aimed towards more higher level people. Anyways, guys, keep turning out. Once again, like always, guys, keep on Pokemon going. Gotta catch them all. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Keep turning out. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. Of course, like always, keep on gaming. Peace.